What's up, guys? My name is Bravo, and Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out in November 19th, 2021. This game was a remake to the original DS games of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Platinum, I'm not sure, but overall, it was a remake nonetheless. But apparently, when that game came out, there has been a lot of bugs and a lot of stuff that really disappointed Pokemon fans. And right now, this is going to be the video explaining why Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl has Whoa, what? Whoa. Anyways, this video is going to be about why Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl disappointed their fan base. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of stuff I'm going to be talking about. I'll probably also have some timestamps, so if you guys want to skim through the video, or if you guys would like to watch the whole thing, that would really be appreciated. Thank you. So yeah, without further ado, make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated. Make sure notification bell is turned on so you guys don't miss out on the latest uploads I post. That being said, let's get into this. So, like I said before, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl came out a few months ago, and this is supposed to be the remake for Diamond and Pearl, which was alright. When everyone had thoughts of the game coming out as a remake, everyone was so hyped because I've been hearing a lot of people saying how Pokemon Diamond and Pearl was their first Pokemon game, or it was their first game where they got into the competitive scene of things and whatnot. So that was good and all, but when the first trailer came out, everyone was kind of that's how the disappointment was immeasurable. Cause this right here, cause I found the trailer. This is the trailer of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, but it disappointed a lot of people. Cause first off, we start off the game with it being chibi. I also have it at 0.95 because I'm not trying to get any copyright issues. But the game came out and everyone was really disappointed on the chibi art style of the game. People was expecting it to be like Sword and Shield graphics, like it could be a little bit polished up, but that's not what happened. Now we all seen it how it was chibi. Even myself, I was a little disappointed at what I saw. And then they showed us this, but when you get into battle, that's when it has a Sword and Shield type graphic to it. But at the same time, I still didn't enjoy it because I wanted it to stay one type of sprite at permanently. I didn't like the chibi style, and then when I battle, the chibi style is gone and I have this, and it's just it's all over the place. But enough of all that. I'm gonna explain one by one 5 things that really disappointed the fan base of Pokemon, including me, and also a lot of YouTubers. So the first thing I want to talk about that really disappointed the fan base was, and this is gonna be the first one. You guys are gonna be so surprised when I say this too. The first thing that I feel disappointed the fans was there was too many glitches of the game. Now, you guys are wondering how many glitches was in the game, or why is that disappointing? Well, for starters, when Game Freak makes a Pokemon game and all that, they're trying make sure it's a good game and whatnot. But the only difference was that it's not the usual Game Freak making a Pokemon game. It was Ilka, I think I got their name right. It was Ilka and Masuda themselves that made the game. It was not anything to do with Game Freak. They're the ones that made the remakes of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So that's kind of the reason why there was so much stuff. It wasn't the same, and there was too many glitches of the game. There was glitches where people was cloning and duplicating Pokemon, and there was even glitches where you get to create your own shiny. What? How does that make sense? You was able to create your own shiny just by doing a glitch. It honestly made no sense. But yeah, there was so many menu glitches as well, because look here. Because the sources I'm gonna be using as well. I'm gonna be using Pokemon Database. I also have Cerebeat, shout out to them, and I'm gonna be going on YouTube because that's where most of my sources are gonna be coming from. But looking at here, we have look at this. You can just type in BDSP menu glitch, boom. We have so many YouTubers over here just doing menu glitches. Now, I don't wanna I'm not trying to come at them or anything because I don't want to be attacked, but I'm just saying they made the menu glitches, and most people was disappointed because they didn't like that there was so many menu glitches, and then Ilka, no matter how many times they try to like patch it, more menu glitches showed up. So I think that was a big concern that was going on. And now they have all these videos talking about it, like, oh, there's gonna be glitch patch, another glitch patch, and then it just continues having another menu glitch. Again, I'm not coming at these YouTubers. Shout out to Blaines, because I follow him. He's cool, but yeah, too many glitches. It kind of really messed up the flow of the game. It kind of took away like the experience of like playing the story mode, because I know pretty much a lot of people was the heck. And did it mess up on me? Okay, I don't know what happened there, but the thing was, so many glitches. You even see right here, it says 999 master balls just from these glitches. So yeah, they patched the game. Like for those who doesn't know, they did patch the game. Like I think this was like a few weeks ago or a month ago actually. But at the same time, the damage has been done. Like they could have been done this since the game dropped, and because of that, it took away from so much stuff. There was people making they made competitive Pokemon out of the blue. Like, you know how when you get a Pokemon, you want to EV train it, and then you want to like hyper train it and then make it competitive. And I know that some people it would take them like a decent amount of time, while others it would take them like a long period of time to do so. But people was just making a lot of competitive Pokemon in less than a day, and that was the big problem there. So yeah, menu glitches was one of the disappointments, because again, it really took out the experience of like playing the game in general actually. So that's the first thing. The second thing that I want to go to was the online. Now the online of this game was, to be honest, that's another disappointment of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. The online was extremely bad, because if I could remember, in the old Pokemon Diamond and Pearl games, they had a lot of options where you get to trade, battle, you even get to talk to the players that's online and whatnot, and there's like even a lot of people in one room. Now the biggest disappointment that happened when this remake first dropped was that there was only 2 players per room, which was like, what? Why would they do that? 2 players per room, but in the old one there was like more than like 30 people at once in one room. Like, why did they do that? They fixed it later, because we now have like a lot of people entering one room and all that, but why was that a thing when the game came out? That shouldn't even be a thing in the first place. What? And the worst part about it is that, like in Pokemon, there's a format called multi-battles. Multi-battles is like, it's like known throughout like the main like series of Pokemon, where it's like a 2-on-2, like 2 actual players against 2 actual players. They bring off 3 Pokemon, they duke it out. But when this game came out, they didn't have the feature of multi-battles. That was just completely gone. Coliseum was gone. It was not there. It was just out of there. And it was like, why would they do that? It honestly didn't make no sense. They did fix it later. But like I said again, the damage has been done. Why did they even do this in the first place? It makes no sense. I know a lot of people was disappointed because there was no Coliseum, there was no like multi-battle format, there was just nothing. It was just singles, doubles, and then trade. That was it, with 2 people at once. It made no sense. That took away like most of the hype of online of the game. So that's the second thing I want to go through. The third thing, what? The third thing that I want to talk about, and this is another disappointment to this game, was there was no new mechanic, or there was no returning one. Okay, now when I say that, I know, obviously I don't think they'll have like a new mechanic in a Pokemon remake. Maybe they would, but the chance of that is like extremely low for them to do that. But a returning mechanic is actually really good. And now the returning mechanics I'm talking about is Mega Evolutions and Gigantamax / Dynamax or whatever. Now, Mega Evolutions was introduced in Pokemon X and Y. It was a new mechanic to the game where only a few Pokemon could just hold a Mega Stone. Ampharos right there. Shout out to that Ampharos. And you give them a Mega Stone, they Mega Evolve, and they have like increased stats. they do take up an item slot for them to mega evolve, which their overly high stats makes up for it, and their appearances change as well. That is a really cool mechanic they did. Now, Gigantamax slash Dynamax, the similarities of Gigantamaxing and Mega Evolutions is that the Pokemon's appearance change. Now, the only difference is that Mega Evolutions, it increases the stats of a Pokemon and it takes up a item slot. Dynamax and Gigantamax, it doesn't take up an item slot. However, I think you get triple or double the HP of like your max HP. You get triple or double. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to check that out later. Is that you also get like they also get another appearance. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah, right. Also, Gigantamax and Dynamax, it takes up nothing actually, because it only lasts for 3 turns. Mega Evolution does not last for 3 turns. You could have it there for like throughout the whole match until the Pokemon is like gone. Like if it's defeated, it's gone. Gigantamax, it takes the Pokemon. You have to do stuff in 3 turns, and when you do that, their moves change into like max moves or G max moves. It all depends on what you do. In status condition moves, they change into like Dynamax version of Protect, which is Max Guard. So that's the difference of Gigantamax and Mega Evolutions. Now my thing was, they didn't have any of these mechanics in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I felt like I wanted them to at least bring back Mega Evolutions. Like, if they didn't want to do Gigantamax into Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, that's fine. I honestly don't mind that. I want to at least see Mega Evolutions, because there was a good amount of Pokemon from Gens 1 to 4 that had a good amount of Mega Evolutions, but we didn't even get to see them. So that was a big disappointment, because like we wanted like a returning mechanic to spice up the meta of the Diamond and Pearl remake. Like for example, when they made a remake of Ruby and Sapphire, they brought back Mega Evolutions and they added new ones. That was cool. My thing was, why didn't Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl do the same thing? But they want to end up giving Mega Evolutions to Pokemon in Let's Go? Like, Let's Go was a bad game. But we're not going to get into that. So yeah, that's like the third disappointing thing that Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl has done. Next thing, like, oh my goodness. Oh, too fast. What the heck? Okay, sorry, I had to type something. Like, I don't know what that was. Anyways, I think this is gonna be the last thing I also explain as well. This is gonna be like the next and last. Was that, and this is still lingering up until this point. The last thing that's really disappointing the fans of this game is that they still do not have compatibility with Pokemon Home. And yeah, like, they don't have no access to Pokemon Home. And the thing was, they had to wait updates just to fully complete the game. When the game released, it was incomplete. It was just so incomplete. Like, you couldn't even have, there was this tower, I think it was in like Jubilife City or something. There was this tower where you was able to like do Wonder Trades or something, right? What was it? Was it Wonder Trade or Global Trade? I forgot what it was. But you was able to go online, you pick a random Pokemon, you take it online to bring in another Pokemon. That wasn't even in the game. And like I said, this is going to be following from the previous thing I was talking about with the menu glitches. People was glitching their way through that area when we didn't have access to it. So it was just like, why would they do that? There was no access to Pokemon Home, and we have been waiting for so long trying to get Pokemon Home access to this game, and we still haven't done that. We still haven't gotten any Pokemon Home access to Legends Arceus, but there has been talks over in the works saying how there will be compatibility with the games before Scarlet and Violet comes out. So I'm hoping that could at least happen until like, I'm hoping it could at least happen like this month or so. And stay tuned as well, because just this May, because yeah, today's May. This month, there's going to be a lot of stuff that's going to be happening. I'm going to take it with a grain of salt, because I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we're supposed to be getting another trailer for Scarlet and Violet. I hope we do. I would definitely make a video about that. But if not, then it is what it is. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have to explain. I think that's the all the explanation I need, and why this game has really disappointed the Pokemon fan base. I hope they don't do this with the other remake, because the next Pokemon game that's next in line to get a remake is Black and White. So like we have a lot of stuff going there. So yeah, Black and White is the next games to get a remake. We don't know when that's gonna happen. It's probably gonna happen, and when like during the hype of Scarlet and Violet, and then after that we'll get X and Y remakes. If we don't get Mega Evolutions and a game that introduced it, that's gonna be so triggering. But yeah, anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.